You can't stop thinking with thinking. This is a problem that a lot of people get into when they realize that the cause of their problems in their life is their mind, the thinking that happens throughout their life. There's actually a quote that goes with this. People that live in the past struggle with depression. People who live in the future struggle with anxiety. But people who live in peace live in the present moment. Why? Because in the present moment, the mind cannot be. The mind cannot exist. It cannot function in the present moment. The mind does not understand the present moment. It only understands past and future. The mind can only be in the past and it can only be in the future. The mind is a survival tool. It is something that we use for critical thinking. It's something that we use for solving puzzles, math equations, creating an atom bomb. But once you're done doing all that, don't make an atom bomb. Once you're done doing all that, put the tool down. There's so many moments in your life where you're just thinking for no reason. You're walking down a hallway and you're thinking about nothing. You're thinking about something that happened 5 years ago, something that happened in your childhood, something that happened yesterday, something that has nothing to do with what's going on right now. You're living in each moment for the next moment. Or if you're not living in the past, you're afraid of what's going to happen in the future. You're trying to guess what's happening in the future. And once again, it's not you that's guessing, it's your mind. And you're just listening to it. Your focus, your awareness is on your mind all the time. And that's the cause of your problems. Now, what people think is like, okay, my entire life I've been told that I need to heal my childhood trauma. I need to heal my wounds. I need to heal all this, and I need to think about it like this, and I need to do all this critical thinking when it comes to my mind. You need to do critical thinking to fix a thinking problem. Do you understand what that, do you realize how crazy that sounds? Like you need to fix a thinking problem with more thinking. No, stop thinking altogether. And when I say stop thinking, thinking happens when your awareness is on your mind, because thinking is like digestion. Thinking is like the heart beating. It's like it's always happening no matter what you do. So you can't really stop thinking, or the mind can't stop thinking. It's just you take your focus off of your mind, and then to your first person perspective, you believe that you're thinking less. But really what's going on is you're just taking focus away from your mind. What I've noticed in the spiritual community is that all this, like, you need to heal your childhood trauma, you need to heal your wounds, you need to do shadow work, you need to do all these healing exercises, and that's not spiritual. That's not spiritual, that's psychology, that's mind stuff. You're doing more mind stuff to fix a mind problem. And the mind is going to think like, oh, okay, the problem is thinking. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to think, I need to go back and think, why does this thought happen and because of this? And this thought happens because of this. And I focus on this thought because of this. And the reason that I focus on this thought more is because of this attachment style. And I need to do all this research. Relax. Breathe. You can simply stop thinking with consciousness, present moment awareness, being in this moment, being fully in this moment. That is how you get out of thinking. Because yeah, you can think about anything, but it's more so the energy. What meditation, increasing your consciousness, increasing your awareness of the present moment, what that will do is it will help you to get yourself out of this energy of desperation, of needing to act, of needing to always do something, always living in fear, always needing to please other people. And I get it. The reason we all think is because we've all been hurt. We've all dealt with problems. We've dealt with parents. We've dealt with narcissists. We've dealt with gaslighters. We've dealt with toxic people, really bad people. We've been bullied. We've been told that we're not good enough. We've been made fun of. I understand, like there's a reason why we're hurt. And then we weren't taught how to navigate the 3-part being of body, mind, and soul. We weren't taught how to really navigate that. So now we have to learn as an adult. Right? Welcome to Earth. You technically don't have to figure your mind out. You can, If you want to get like a professional input from like a therapist, a psychologist, a psychiatrist, do that. But make sure you get someone who knows what they're talking about, and probably get someone who has a higher level of consciousness. Someone who's not judgmental, someone who actually knows who you're talking about, because you might have to go to a couple. There's nothing wrong with getting professional help. But what's helped me get through the problems that I've been dealing with, that I've dealt with throughout my life, is not avoiding, not repressing them, not suppressing them, because that's what the mind will do. The mind thinks, okay, I need to do things in the external world to stop myself from feeling these emotions internally. That's basically the same thing as like, oh, external things will make me happy. More money will make me happy. This relationship will make me happy. And it'll make you happy temporarily. The same thing as like scrolling on social media or playing video games for hours or eating that junk food. It'll make you feel good now. It's short-term pleasure, but in the long term, it makes you feel worse. You need to do more long-term challenging things, such as meditation, because meditating, sitting in a room for 5 minutes in silence, is so hard for people. That is the reason why most people are unhappy, is because they are unable to sit in a room for 5 whole minutes and do absolutely nothing and just breathe and just be with themselves and just be with those uncomfortable emotions, be with those negative emotions. Don't judge them, because that's the mind coming in through the back door, judging itself. So now you have the thought process of, oh, I need to stop thinking. And now you have another thought process of, why am I thinking so much? And here's, the mind wants to help. The mind wants to help, but it can't, because it's trying to fix thinking with more thinking, because it's trying to look back in the past to see, how did I become the way I am? Or it's trying to go to the future of like, okay, if I can guess, if I can take my pain of the past, what happened to me in my past, and I can try and avoid that as much as I can and resist what's ever going on, then I'll be happy. And you end up messing up your life and messing up your relationships and just going into the spiral of hatred and pain and fear. The mind is a tool. And I know I'm saying all this and it may seem like I'm demonizing the mind, and that's not it. I'm just saying that it's not who you are. You are not your mind. You are not the thinker. I ask people, are you your body, are you your mind, or are you the soul? Because you're a 3-part being, your body, mind, and soul. Which one are you? People say they are the mind. I'm like, no. Identification of the mind is the cause of your suffering. You think that you are the one saying that you are a loser. Your mind is saying, oh, I'm a failure, I'm a loser, I'm not good enough, I'm not attractive enough. And if you know that's not true, why are you listening to it? The mind will bring stuff up from years, decades ago. What does that have to do with now? Let go of your past, and then your future will be better, because you are living now in the present. And so you'll be able to take more actions rather than living in this state of resistance to whatever's going on, because that's insanity to live in resistance of what's going on. Challenges may occur, but you deal with them now. You're not going to deal with them in 5 minutes, because in 5 minutes is going to be now. And 5 minutes ago it was now, but now it's not that now anymore. The mind cannot understand the moment by moment life of just living now. It doesn't make sense to it, and it'll never make sense. And that's okay. Use the mind for what it's good for. Live, laugh, love, learn. I love you. Mwah.